Who is the I inside you? The voice that blames you, the feeling that regrets, the self that hopes and fears? In Surah al-Qiyamah, Allah swears by the Day of Judgment and by the self-reproaching soul. Why? What makes the soul so powerful? Is it your ego, your spirit, or something deeper? In this video, we'll uncover what the Quran says about your soul, your inner battle, and the reckoning to come. Let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La uqsimu biyawm al-qiyamah. Nay, I swear by the day of resurrection. Why the la? In Arabic, when a sentence starts with la before an oath, it is a rhetorical device. As Ibn Kathir and other scholars said, it means Allah is responding to the deniers. They deny resurrection, and Allah forcefully says, "No, what you claim is false, and I swear by the very thing you deny." It's not a negation, it's a divine rebuttal to their disbelief. Allah swears by the Day of Judgment, not by the resurrection itself. There's a difference. The final hour, as-sa'ah, when the universe ends; resurrection, ba'ath, when all humans are brought back to life; the Day of Judgment, Yawm al-Qiyamah, the reckoning, accounting, and final justice. Here Allah swears by the Day of Judgment because that's the ultimate proof of His promise, that actions will not go unaccounted, that souls will face the consequences of their choices, and that resurrection is not just theoretical, it leads somewhere. Who is the I inside you? The voice that blames you, the feeling that regrets, the self that hopes and fears? In Surah al-Qiyamah, Allah swears by the Day of Judgment and by the self-reproaching soul. Why? What makes the soul so powerful? Is it your ego, your spirit, or something deeper? In this video, we'll uncover what the Quran says about your soul, your inner battle, and the reckoning to come. Let's begin. Why is Allah saying all this? The deniers in Makkah believed in Allah nominally as a creator, but denied resurrection and accountability. This is historically true for Quraysh. And if you ask them who created the heavens and the earth, they will surely say Allah. But they rejected resurrection and judgment because believing in a creator is easy. Accepting accountability before him is what shakes people. What? When we have died and become dust and bones, shall we indeed be resurrected? Such a thing has never happened to our forefathers. And He puts forth for us a parable and forgets His own creation. He says, "Who will give life to these bones when they are rotten and decayed?" Tafsir al-Tabrani, Ibn Kathir, and Qurtubi all affirm that Quraysh rejected the idea of resurrection because they couldn't intellectually fathom how dead, decayed bones could be brought back to life. Their issue wasn't the denying of God's existence, it was in denying His power over life after death and final accountability. Let's get to the modern comparison. Well, not from classical tafsir, obviously. This is a legitimate contemporary observation. Many today claim to believe in higher power, the universe, God, or a creator, yet they reject the concept of organized faith, moral absolutes, and certainly the idea of a day of judgment. This parallels the Quraysh mindset. Sure, there's a creator, but He won't resurrect us, and there's no afterlife we're accountable to. Let's get to the complete, deep breakdown of verse 2. And I swear by the self-reproaching soul. Arabic words used, Nafs al-Lawwamah. What is An-Nafs al-Lawwamah? The self-reproaching soul is a special state of human being's inner self, a heart that constantly holds itself accountable. It's the soul that blames itself after sin, questions its own intentions after good deeds, reflects on its actions, words, and even passing thoughts, lives in a state of perpetual muhasabah, self-accounting. This is not a casual gift. It's an awakening of the soul, a battleground within, between the lower self Nafs al-Ammarah that commands evil and higher self Nafs al-Mutma'innah that seeks peace with Allah. Why does Allah swear by it? Because it's just not a feeling. It's the very essence of a conscious human being. And by swearing upon it, Allah kind of declares, "I know what stirs within you. I know your regrets, your hidden secrets, your inner battles, your quiet sorrows, your masked intentions. I know the unseen world inside your chest." As the Quran tells, and indeed we have created man, and we know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. This is Allah proving to us that He knows what no one else knows, that He is aware of every silent conversation we have with our own soul. Let's get to the classical tafsir insights. Qatada, Ibn Abbas, and Sa'id bin Jubair said, Allah swears by both the day of resurrection and Nafs al-Lawwamah. These two are related realities and words swearing by. One external, the terrifying certainty of Qiyamah, one internal, the soul's self-reproach and reflection. Al-Hasan al-Basri said, every believer blames himself. What did I intend by this word? Why did I eat that? What did I mean when I said this to myself? This reveals a believer's constant self-scrutiny, a taqwa so deep it permeates not just actions but by intentions, thoughts, and even passing feelings. The sinner, on the other hand, proceeds heedlessly, unbothered, unaware, asleep within. Sa'id bin Jubair said, he criticizes himself in both good and bad, meaning, even after good deeds, the believer questions, was it sincere? Was there any showing off? Could I have done it better? And after wrong, he feels the weight of it deeply. Mujahid added, he is sorry for the good deeds he missed and blames himself for it. This is a heart that feels sorrow over missed opportunities for closeness to Allah, a sign of a heart that is alive and awake. Let's get to the deeper mystical meaning. It's the inner judgment day that mirrors the external day of resurrection. It's the first tribunal where you are both defendant and judge, sitting in the court of your own soul. And Allah swears by it because it's the mark of a true believer. It represents human accountability. It shows a heart alive to its responsibility before the divine. As one Sufi master said, he who holds a judgment upon himself daily will find the final day of judgment easy. This inner reckoning foreshadows the great reckoning of Yawm al-Qiyamah. So what is the battleground of the soul? Al-Nafs al-Lawwamah exists between al-Nafs al-Ammarah, the soul that commands evil, An-Nafs al-Mutma'innah, the soul at peace. This is a battleground where your higher self and the lower self wrestle for control. When Allah swears by it, it is as if He is reminding us, this is the true war within you. Know yourself and you will know you are standing with me. The soul, is it our enemy? As we reflect on verse 2 of Surah Al-Qiyamah, where Allah swears by the Nafs al-Lawwamah, the self-reproaching soul, we must pause and recognize a deeper truth. The soul is not just a concept, it's the very essence of our existence, the unseen part of us that will remain when the body turns into dust. It is the witness to our own secrets, the battlefield of our desires, and the key to our salvation. On the day of judgment, your soul will be the ultimate truth. The self you spent your life with will testify for you or against you. In the next part, we will dive deeper into understanding the nature of our soul, guided by profound insights from the Quran. What's coming next will truly challenge the way you see yourself and reality. It's going to be mind-blowing. Stay tuned. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family. And for more such videos that are thought-provoking about Islam and our Creator, do subscribe. Until next time, Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.